Welcome back to Quantum Apprenticeships. In this video, I'll be going through how to invest as an apprentice or student. In this video, I'll be talking you through what to do with your money, how to invest it smartly when you get your paycheck, or if you're working a job, or if you're not working yet, you can use this video to learn. So when you begin to get money, you know how to split it up and where to put your money into the best possible avenues. So let's get started. So when it comes to investing, one of the best platforms is Trading 212. In this video, I will just be going through Trading 212 just because the platform that I use and it is one of the best in the UK. Although trading might look difficult, and I'm talking about investing, not trading, if you take the time to practice the fundamentals, it's really not hard. There are a lot of different tutorials on YouTube on how to invest. In this video, I'll go through the basics for a student or an apprentice because as an apprentice myself, I know what you should be looking at and this will set you up nicely for the future. So if you're watching this, I'm guessing that you're going to be a student or an apprentice, roughly around the age of 18, 19, 20, that young age. The benefit to starting your investing journey now is that, it will pay off in the long term. I'm talking, the stocks and the stock market will always rise. It might drop here and there, but it will always rise. And if you start now, it will sort of compound, and by the time you're 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, you'll have a nice portfolio. When it comes to investing, every little helps. This means you can dollar cost average. So if something drops, you can put a little bit of money in. If something begins to rise slowly and slowly, if you're putting money in every week or every month, you're getting an average of that cost, bringing it down or pushing it up slightly. But the main thing to remember is timing the market is always better than timing the market. Even if something looks a little expensive now, if you wait and think, oh, it might drop next week, it might rise that next week, and then you've lost out on a cheaper price. You're better off getting in the market now and watching it rise. It might not rise in the first couple of weeks, even a couple of months, but every quarter or yearly it will rise, and you will really see this work as you go on, as time goes on. So when it comes to investing, the safest and your best bet is investing into the S&P 500. What this is the whole of the US stock market. This tracks the whole of the US economy. All the top 500 companies and stocks in America is in this. I'm talking, the biggest ones of Apple, Amazon, Google, Nvidia, they're all in there, but you have even the smaller ones like Johnson and Johnson. You might have, you have all the different sectors like Visa. It's made up of everything. It's an ETF. It contains everything. Why this is so good is because it's not volatile. It's not going to shoot up and down like Bitcoin. All it does, as you can see from the graph, it normally will always rise, and this graph tracks it from 60, 70, 80 years now. It should return around 10%, but taking into account inflation, that's around 7 to 8% a year. So putting your money in, of course, you're not going to shoot up, £10,000 overnight. But what it will do, it will slowly move up, and this is what you want when it comes to investing. So this is the main dashboard you will get when you open Trading 212 on your, PC or laptop or wherever, not on your phone. What we can see here is two options. These both track the S&P 500, and this is the best for you if you're in the UK. To get these, all you have to do is search Vanguard in the top, or you can see these four letters here, this ticker code. You can either search VUAG or VUSA. What these both track is the S&P 500. The difference is you have ACC and DIST. The ACC is an accumulation fund where the dividends you get paid will be automatically invested. This is easy to manage because you will have spare money left over. DIST is a stimulation which the dividends that you get paid will come to you directly as cash. This because in order to get the snowball effect where it will begin to keep growing and growing and growing. You want to reinvest your dividends to get the most profit as well as the market rising. So you're better off going with this one here, VUAG. All you have to do is search it in there, and then if you want to buy, you can buy the amount that you're willing to invest each time. As you can see, although the market is down 5% today, which is a big drop, but that is just because of what's happening in America. When you look at the last, since 2020, and this goes back way before up until 1960s, it is up 70% nearly. And if it wasn't for this big drop here, it would be higher. But as you can see, it's always rising and it will continue to rise because, the stock market's never going to go anywhere. There may be some pullbacks, but it will always continue to rise. And this is what we're looking for. And we want to be able to benefit from this. So I'll now go how to buy, the amount you want of this, into the stock market. All you have to do is click onto the buy option and then this page will appear. Now you can either choose if you want to put a certain amount of money, let's say you want to put in £10, you just put in the amount you want. If you want to put in £1,000, you can just do that like that. Or if you want to make it look a bit neater and you want to buy it in shares, if you want to buy 2 shares, then sorry, all you gotta do is put in 2 shares, and that, like right now, you can see 2 shares is worth £158. If you want to buy 1 share, it is currently worth £79. So that is how to buy into the stock market. The rest of these options really don't matter. You don't need to be using these. The only thing you need to be using is going to buy and then buying the amount that you want but you have to put your money into the account first on your bank account or wherever you get paid from. So I've already made a video on how to manage your finances, how to budget them. The next steps is to do your research. I've recommended that you put your money into the S&P 500. But if you have more money lying around and you want to go for other things into different avenues like dividend investing, which is another very good approach because you're getting, free dividends from these big companies for free just for being invested in them. Do your research, see what you want to invest in and go research it, make sure it's the right thing to be doing. So thank you for watching the video. I hope it has helped. Hopefully you've picked up something from this and you will learn from this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and I'll try and make more videos like this, and please leave a comment below. If you want more help with your apprenticeship journey, or if you want to know how to get an apprenticeship, click the link below where I have a PDF on how to get an apprenticeship with all the steps and tips and tricks. Thank you for watching.